Alright, this is also gonna be a quick video. It's been a while since I've uploaded. I had a race on Saturday, so I didn't want to overwork myself or like spin and exhaust myself right before that, so that's what's up. And this upcoming Saturday, I'm taking an SAT, so that I also have to study for a little, but today I figured I could get in a little bit of spinning time. So today it's really just going to be me going over what I can do so far. So as of now, I have been able to hit every single trick for the, whatchamacallit? Oh yeah, for green sling, except for double BTB, double rising sun, and some kind of aerial. So the two that I think I would definitely need the most work on is probably quad aerial and triple under the leg. And then triple left, I'm fairly confident with. I think I would just need a run with a good one. I've hit them for the most part. OTH double and death double, those are really easy. Double scorpion, I'm confident with that, yet somehow I mess it up every now and then. I should be fine with that though. Similar with triple right shoulder toss, although I think I'm a little better with triple right shoulder toss. So the order I'm wanting to go in is I want to start with my pick threes, and then I'm wanting to go into like the mandatory 7. So I'm probably just gonna get straight into it, comment to myself, see whatever I think or anything like that. And maybe if there's some Dan, if you're watching this video, maybe if there's something that you want to point out to me or something that you noticed I did that maybe could help you, just let me know. And yeah, so just go warm up on double aerials and triple aerials real quick, and I'll be ready to go. Alright, it's 5 doubles. Now we're going to do 5 triples. A little close to me, not bad though. I think I'm angling them back a little, that's why I'm leaning back. That one is off center. Alright, those triples felt a little wonky, but otherwise not bad. Alright, so first trick, gonna want to do triple under the leg. Alright, let's see how this goes. Alright, it was too far out to my right. I know the rotation and the height was perfect because, like, my left fingers, I felt them under the sling, but I couldn't get a good grip on it because it was too far out. Alright, I'll just move on as soon as I hit it. Alright, you know what, minor correction. As soon as I hit it, and it doesn't touch the ground. Because that was pretty close, but the barrel hit the ground, so I don't want to count that. Oh, that was so close. Alright, a lot of bouncing there. The rifle drove me crazy. But, hey, at least I caught it. Alright, probably double scorpion toss next, simply because I think I'm a little better with triple right shoulder toss. Alright, had to step out for that one. I think if it was just a little further forward, I'd have been fine. Triple right shoulder toss next. Okay, that one I'm good with. Also, Dan, if you noticed my comments, something I would say about triple right shoulder toss. I think one reason why yours tends to go out far, or why you have to catch it like that where it swoops you down, is simply because the preparatory, you have it like all the way out here, so by the time you launch it, it almost goes forward, and that's what causes you to swing it down or just straight up miss it or have to step forward to catch it. What I do, and I've seen Andres Ryan do this, is when I go down, I do that just to pop out my shoulder, but then I immediately bring it back here. Because what this does is it brings it close to my body, and by the time I launch it up, it's just going to go straight up, not forward or anywhere. So that's what helps me with accuracy. In terms of it twisting in the air, I mean, I didn't have that issue right then, but sometimes I have that issue as well. I don't particularly know a great fix to it beyond just consistency. But anywho, if you want it to go straight up and not out, that's one good technique I have for you. Alright, now let's start with the mandatory 7, or should I say mandatory 4, because I can only do, I can only do 4 of them right now. Alright, quad aerial. That was scary. I didn't even catch that rifle anywhere close to where I needed to. I don't even remember where my hands landed. All I know is after the rifle hit the ground, the barrel struck my ring finger. I mean, it's okay. Like, it didn't really like hit it hard. It just like tapped it or like grazed it. But yeah, that was a little scary. Since this is a more brand new trick to me, and also the highest trick, I may not do this until success, maybe just until I get really close or whatever. But, however, everything else I should be good with. Alright, just a few more goes. That was close. Okay. I think I under-rotated that one a little. I might have just slightly more height with my left hand. Well, if I wanted to quad left, that might have worked. There we go. Still bent down for it, I just need to get used to the catch though. Alright, triple left is next. This one's easy. I don't know for sure. I think my right arm did something, or maybe my hand pin was slightly open. I may have slightly patted that with my knees, but otherwise not bad. I think the left itself was good. Alright, OTH double. Alright, I'm going to do this OTH double real quick because these ones are easy for me. And then Dan, I'm going to tell you something that might help you with these. Okay, so obviously that's easy. I don't need to work on that too much. What I see you do a lot, Dan, if you are watching this, is when you prepare your OTH double, and I can't remember if you do it from your shoulder or above your head, but I see you have your hand like all the way up here where the upper sling swivel is. Now, if you're doing like a regular double aerial, that was a pretty awkward double, but like if you're doing a regular aerial, then yes, that's helpful. But for an OTH aerial, whether it be doubles or if you happen to do triples in the future, I would strongly encourage you to have your hand close to the balance point. And the reason why is because if you have it up here, when it's on the Z plane, it's going to be very imbalanced and very awkward. So it may cause the rifle to tilt in one way when you're launching it up, and maybe it'll drift off somewhere, and you're going to have to step out for it. That can make it a bit awkward. I haven't never had that issue myself, so I am just theorizing that that's what the case is. But, however, I do know having it on the center has always been good for me. And whether you end up throwing it above your head or from your shoulder, I prefer from the shoulder. I think that'll help out a lot. Now, yes, that does mean it is going to rotate a little bit faster, but in return, it's going to be a lot more accurate and right above your head. And if you do want slower rotation, really the best thing I could just say is just use your wrist less and your arm a little bit more, and then also don't use your right arm too much, otherwise it's going to go a little fast. I'm okay with the semi-fast rotation, but I know that it scares you a little bit, so that's something that I think could help you. Alright, lastly, death double. This one's also pretty easy for me. Yep, got that. Alright, so those are the 7 I can do so far. Triple under the leg, I honestly feel good with that trick. I like under the legs. I just need consistency with them. I think if like I just spent another day like spamming them, I'd be fine. I just need the consistency. Similar deal with quad aerials, although then again I'm a fairly skinny guy and I'm not used to the catch. I even have to lift my heels for it a little, I think, excuse me. But overall, I think if I could get at least to where it's like minor padding, and then maybe every now and then just do a workout on my own, like working on abs and maybe some back muscle as well, then won't have to bend over as much. One thing I might do next time I work on quads is try locking my knees. Now, obviously, at a regular position of attention, like if you're doing regulation or color guard, you don't want to do that because you pass out. You've probably been taught that a million times. But if it's just for the brief moment, it may actually help me not have to bend over. So I may give that a try next time I do quads. Let's see. The 2 right shoulder moves, triple right shoulder toss, double scorpion toss. I think I'm good with those. Double scorpion, I just had it a little too far back. I think if I moved it like slightly more forward, I'd be fine. And triple right shoulder toss, that was good. Triple left, I think I just need slightly better composure with. Then again, I think my right arm and right hand might have done something, but I can't remember 100%. And I think my leg's slightly bent, but then again, not 100% certain on that. The left itself, I felt was good though. Alright, then OTH double and death double, those are my 2 best. So, alright, let's just give it another go. Exact same order. This might be my last attempt for today as well, just for each trick. And then I'm gonna go inside and maybe do a small workout, do some SAT studying, and maybe study for AP Biology as well because I want to do a little better in that class. Alright, here we go. Alright, that was really close. The rifle was a little bit forward, so I felt my left hand touch the upper, or not the sling swivel, why am I saying sling swivel? The trigger guard. So, yeah, I think if the rifle was just a little further back, I would have caught it just fine. Because honestly, that felt like a good throw. I think that was the exact same thing. If I had to guess, I'm not 100% certain, but I'm pretty confident. Alright, I hopped for that one, but otherwise the catch itself did not seem so bad. Alright, quad, or no, not quad yet, yeah, double scorpion toss. Alright, this one I just need to throw a little more forward. Alright, I didn't add my left hand. Honestly, whether I do or don't, I don't care, just as long as I get a good catch. That I could not have asked for better. I think that was really good. I honestly don't think I could critique myself on that one. Okay, maybe at worst, slight padding, but I didn't even feel like I padded. Alright, triple right shoulder toss up next. Alright, that was good. Quad aerial. Okay, I got this. I'm not going to bend over for it, I'm not going to catch it. And by bend over, I mean like for the catch. And I am going to catch it. Fixing my grip. Didn't bend over as much, I guess. I mean, yeah, the first time I did it a lot. The second time I definitely bent over, but I don't think it was as severe. I'm glad I caught it though. Triple left, left. I got this. Just need good composure. Oh, that's a transition I've never really tried. Kind of like it. But, alright, yeah, that triple left left was good. My composure, I liked it. Everything. LTH double. I think my knees jittered around a little there, but otherwise I think I'm fine with that. And death double, this is without a doubt my easiest trick. Got that? Alright, honestly, for a short practice, I think today was good. Triple under the legs, honestly I think I'm good with those. I just need to, not hop around for them when I do end up catching them. And I think if I can just bring the rifle slightly further back, for me, I think those catches are going to be just fine. Really the only true one that I wasn't as close to catching was that first one where it was too far to my right, and therefore it only touched my fingertips and not landed in my palm, which I wanted it to. Triple right shoulder tosses, double scorpion tosses, those I'm really comfy with. Quad aerials, then again, I'm probably going to devote a little bit of time to doing some back and ab exercises and focus a little more on not patting my knees, because I know I can catch them. I literally just caught 2 today, or 2.5, because one of them hit the ground, I think. Yeah, one of them hit the ground, so 2.5. But overall, I think quads, I don't feel bad about them. I'm not going to say I'm confident with them, because obviously they're not perfect. I've only hit one good one. I mean, I did get it on video, which is good, but it wasn't perfect. But I don't feel bad about them, so I'll say that. Triple left left, that I'm good with. OTH double and death double are 3 points. So overall, feel really good about today. Might make another video where I just work on triple left, or not triple left, triple under the leg and quad aerials, just to sharpen those up a bit. And then once I do, I'm gonna make another one of these, and then I'm gonna work on some of the other tricks that I haven't worked on before. The next trick I'm probably gonna master is either some kind of varial. It's either flying Hawaiian or triple aerial varial. And then after that, maybe double BTB power, or one of those two. And then I'm probably gonna have my last one I learned be the double rising sun. So thank you for watching. If you have any critiques, please let me know. And Dan, I hope if you are watching, I give you some pretty good advice. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.